So now that you've had a couple of days, has it felt like your life turned upside down a little bit? Has your phone ever stopped ringing or getting texts or anything?
Just a little bit. I think I shut my phone off after the game. I had about 300 text messages after. But, I just try to, keep a small circle and, reply to my friends and family.
I know you had probably dreamed about before playing in front of 100,000 people and leading a game-winning drive. I mean, was it everything you thought it would be, or was it harder or easier? I mean, what was it like being out there in a pressure situation?
I never really felt pressure, but I mean, having that O-line in front of me and having those receivers out there making plays for me really made my job a lot easier. Defense played lights out in the second half, so just the people around me, the support I had around me, and the coaches prepared me. Coach Freeze and Coach Warner prepared me all week like I was a starter. So that really helped me.
Did it take you a couple of drives to get comfortable?
It did. Just out there in Kyle Field first start. It did take a while, but once I got settled in there at the end of the second quarter, in the second half, it felt like just like I was in high school.
Gary said that when the ball left his foot, he thought he had missed it right. What was on your mind right before that kick and when he kicked it?
And I said, just go out there and have fun. Don't think about it and just kick it. He told me after the game he doesn't like people talking to him when he goes out there, but I said a quick prayer and I thought about not watching, but I had to watch and kind of fell down there a little bit and had fun at the end.
What did your teammates tell you before that final drive, before you went out there?
They didn't really tell me anything. The thing that sparked me was when I threw that interception. I'm not sure when it was. The whole defense came and talked to me after, said it was okay, they're going to get the ball back, and that's what really changed my mindset. Man, these guys are behind me, and I have a great support staff, and that's what really gave me the confidence to go out there in the second half.
I know as a freshman in the huddle, you're supposed to be the leader because you're the quarterback, but is that difficult when you're a true freshman? I mean, how do you balance that? I mean, like you said, you didn't know when to talk to the kicker or not talk to the kicker.
Yeah.
I mean, just
luckily we have a great group of seniors, and Evan Ingram and Robert Conyers really keeping me level-headed throughout the game. So, like I said, they just made my job so easy, and I just tried to control what I can control, and I did whatever I did to help the team win.
What was last week like for you, just going through the whole week as you got closer to your debut?
It was a little surreal. I didn't think I was going to take my first start until next year, but having taken the red shirt off, it wasn't about the red shirt, like I said. It was just always about the team, and I just did what I did we did to prepare for the game.
So when Coach told you that you were the guy, you were going to get the start, kind of what went through your mind? What was your thought process at that point?
Just excitement.
Yeah.
That's basically it. And, I've been ready, and luckily, like I said, the support staff around me just really made me feel comfortable throughout that week of practice, so there was no nerves.
How about having your brother on the sideline Saturday night? TV kept showing shots of you guys when you were on the sidelines. Did that help, having somebody like Sean down there that you trust and obviously knows you very well?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was one of the awesome things coming here to be able to be around him. It was just cool to be able to look at him and give him that look like, come on. But, talking to Coach Warner and Coach Freeze on the sidelines, they kept me, level-headed too, so it was awesome.
Did you talk to Chad at all during the week?
Actually, I FaceTimed Chad before the game. He just basically said, go out and do your thing and let the game come to you.
He was saying that really in the second half, you guys just kind of ran 4 or 5 basic, plays and variations off of it. But how much offense do you feel like you can learn here this week to add to that?
Coming in the spring, I came in and that really helped me coming in January, and I really know the offense a lot, like the back of my hand. Those 4 plays we can run out of so many different looks. So it's not like we were running 4 plays. There's a bunch of different variations, and 1 high, 2 high looks. And, I think that kind of gave us the momentum because I think at one point in the drive we ran 1 play about 4 or 5 times, and it worked every single time. So.
After the first score, did that kind of relieve the pressure on everybody and let's go now?
It did. I think once we scored and then stopped them on defense, defense really helped me after that was a pretty crazy play. I just kind of, felt I had a good block at the end by, Javon and the whole line to get me on the other side of the field. So, and then you just had DeMario just kind of feeling it out and getting open. So it was awesome.
What is it like to have so many receivers you can go to on every play?
Yeah, that's the thing in high school. I was always used to having just 1 or 2, but to be able to go out there and have 6, 7, 8 just makes my job so much easier. And like I said, they made so many good plays for me that night, and who knows, without receivers like that, I don't think it would have turned out like that, the way it did.
Coach Freeze mentioned how the celebration in the locker room, how joyous it was. I know it's been kind of up and down all year for this team, but can you sense it with this team that the mood has changed, that the atmosphere is just different now?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. It's been great all year, but just be able to go out there and win like that at Texas A&M, and just be able to celebrate with your teammates, and kind of get momentum going in next week, and hopefully finish out the season well and have that momentum going next year. That's a great feeling.
How many family members were there for the game?
I think everybody, my mom, my dad, uncles, brothers and sisters, they're always there. They're a big support staff of mine.
Do you still have any family that lives in Texas?
My sister actually lives in San Antonio, and I have a couple cousins down there. So,
What's the biggest thing you've learned about this whole process?
just to stay patient. Your time can come at any moment in the season, and just approach. If you're not the starter, if you're the backup or the third string, just approach every week like you're the starter.